What is going on, guys? Kevin Cage back with another XRP update. If you want daily crypto news, be sure to like and sub, and let's get right into it. I'm going to try to keep this video under 15 minutes. So in this video, a quick synopsis. I'm going to be showing you a very interesting project that was brought to my attention at the end of this video as well, that was shared to me by a friend in this community, as well as going over the MoneyTap news for Ripple becoming a bigger shareholder of them. Of course, we're going to talk about the Kuwait financial house and connections, of course, with one of the corridors right here, the Turkish lira currency out of Turkey. We can see this on fiatleak.com/XRP. We are currently 40 cents at time of recording. And if you guys did participate in the dump, I hope everybody was safe. I know I've shared some terrible, tragedies in the past on Twitter about my experience with a few times when I was emotionally investing with margin trading, just essentially being over leveraged, being greedy, trying to, make 100x when I'm not willing to lose that initial investment. I know that, younger people go through that and it happens, but it really sucks. It gives me a pit in my stomach when I think about it. So hopefully everybody was safe with that as well. I'm going to continue talking about price targets in this market because obviously you guys know I'm a trader. Even on Patreon, I'm working on that and trying to at least take advantage of whether scalps or even just like intra-weekly swings as well. So I'll continue to do that, but please be safe. Any asset that I'm showing you, even this asset at the end of this video, I'm not telling you to buy, sell, hold, or anything. What I'm saying is these use cases are very interesting, and I believe that there's going to be demand for these specific use cases. All right. So let's get into the news. We have right here XRP Crypto Wolf. If you are on Twitter, please follow this person. Very smart researcher in the XRP community. With the completion of Ripple's investment in MoneyTap, Ripple's corporate strategy and operations, Emi Yoshikawa will serve as a director of MoneyTap in parallel with her work at Ripple. They're going to be striving to contribute to the spread of MoneyTap based on RippleNet. So MoneyTap, again, is a financial application. You can see right here, Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse here and after, we've announced that Ripple will participate in the investment, but we are pleased to inform you that the procedure has been completed. With this investment by Ripple, they are now the largest external shareholder of MoneyTap. The ownership ratio is about 33%. Very exciting. We can see MoneyTap will accept the two offers from Ripple. And I don't want to read this verbatim, but I pretty much am because they have all the information right here. We can see, let's see, real-time payments 24 hours a day. I understand MoneyTap is, RippleNet based, essentially just X current. We only care as XRP holders when will they even use XRP? When will it start going at scale? Nonetheless, we're going to be monitoring this closely, and we do know Mr. Katao's greater plan, or at least the idea of creating synergy between all of these ecosystems. We know that X current and, all of Japan can be domestic use cases, but internationally speaking, I still 100% believe that XRP will be used throughout Southeast Asia between those corridors. And I think the likelihood is becoming more likely each and every day. You look at Singapore's regulation and clarity, you look at Japan's FSA, you look at even other nations like the UK, and they are really stepping up. So I just cannot wait for the United States to give clarity if they do. And I just am so sick of sitting in this ambiguity, or this ambiguous state, I should say. I can't even speak. But just overall, this uncertainty is that cloud, that fear that gives everybody the advantage to essentially just manipulate and keep this price and this asset where it is. And I do not believe it will stay there. I believe clarity will be the hammer, as I've been saying, to finally break through this glass ceiling once and for all. So we can see, welcoming Ripple, a developer of core technologies and a partner of SBI. SBI is one of the largest shareholders of Ripple, R3, and a few other groups, and is a new shareholder in addition to the existing shareholders of 38 companies, including many regional financial institutions. So just like Ripple was a big shareholder of MoneyGram, and they still are, believe it or not, but they ended up selling a good portion of it off, and I forgot the exact percentage. I think I know what it is, but I don't want to butcher it and give you incorrect information. So again, that was on a recent Brad Garlinghouse interview with Julia Chatterley as well, just a few months back. But nonetheless, we'll be monitoring this. I know us in the XRP community have been watching MoneyTap for a very long time. We can see that in addition to the 3 banks currently connected, they're looking to be established in February. It's connected. The number of connected banks is expected to reach 20 by the end of the year. Now, I know each and every year we're waiting. When SBI, when MoneyTap, when any other organization throughout Japan, I think we are obviously getting closer than we have ever been before. And yes, I'm right there with you. I am sick of waiting, but nonetheless, we are seeing from a fundamental perspective in connections and interoperability with this ecosystem. Next, out of Singapore, guys, we have a business development senior manager in the APAC region. And I just like reading. I think words mean things. I don't want to over speculate as usual, but I would like to read this. Ripple's vision of an internet of value requires an efficient global payment settlement ecosystem, and on-demand liquidity adoption is a core component of making that vision a reality. So it's not just even Southeast Asia, like I say, and I think they are just obviously the forward-thinking and pragmatic adopters in the space, but I'm also going to be watching all throughout Latin America, Brazil, the Mexican peso and US dollar corridor. I want to see that year-over-year growth as well. I want to see Bitso succeed. I want to see the other RippleNet clients succeed. I want to see even just Ripple partners overall that are connected, such as DLocale in that region, do something very big. And I would love for them to do something with RippleNet. All right here, guys, David Schwartz. I just retweet a lot of things. Actually, I didn't retweet this one, but it was just a really good read. I'll try to be quick with this, but just talking about, a stock portfolio today, they might average around 6% or 8% a year. We know that even an S&P index fund, 500 index fund, maybe 12%. I know 2020 was probably an outlier, and maybe it was much higher for some people. But nonetheless, very interesting. I just love his pragmatic approach and just talking about this, and even his thoughts on the pump and dump group, or the pump and hold group, whichever you want to call it. Exciting times, nervous times, scary times. I get it. We're all, lashing out one way or another. I see a lot of toxicity everywhere, but, just trying to steer clear of that. All right, right here, really quick. So we have right here, after XRP, Flare networks may bring smart contract functionality to Bitcoin. So in a recent interview, as you guys have hopefully seen by Real Vision, we had Flare's co-founder Hugo says that after XRP, their project could potentially bring smart contract capabilities to the Bitcoin blockchain, the king. And yeah, I absolutely see this being possible. I think this would be an obvious goal over time. And notice here's some quotes from that interview. We are a network that is based around utility, about providing utility to other networks such as XRP, potentially one day Bitcoin, potentially other networks as well. Any asset can be represented, any blockchain asset can be represented on Flare, making it very powerful. And really, just go look at even Ava Labs with AVAX, the consensus mechanism for Flare. It's absolutely insane realizing that there's approximately $8 trillion, or was it 800, $800 trillion of locked potential, of trapped liquidity sitting there doing nothing. What do you think happens when that is freed between all of these networks to flow and interoperate? Very powerful stuff. So the point is this: yes, we are trying to put forward a very strong idea for each participant about how utility works and why they need to participate. They don't care which project, they're just trying to interoperate and allow this liquidity and this value to finally not be dormant and trapped and finally unleash it. So, the best projects will survive and thrive. But at the end of the day, I personally do not care which assets unlock it. I just want actually efficiency in the system, and I want it to lead to greater adoption of crypto assets, which I believe it obviously will. Flare Networks aims to be a new scalable and safe blockchain network that can bring decentralized finance and smart contracts to blockchain networks, starting with XRP, Litecoin, then we also saw that Doge was recently wrapped, and then possibly to the King crypto itself. The co-founder adds that the process to integrate Flare with new networks is one that takes time to set up, unfortunately, as the project aims to be fully decentralized and to have its governance Spark token maintain utility. And all of us XRP holders, or ideally if you did claim it or had it on an exchange, we're going to be getting those Spark tokens in the future. On bitrue.com, they do have the IOU. I'd have to check the price again because it's not on tradingview.com yet, I believe. So on Bitrue with the USDT pairing, I think I did see it rocket to 30 cents. I'm not sure if it crashed afterwards. I'll have to go check that after this video, but nonetheless, pretty crazy. All right, the team plans to grow its ecosystem, says Filion, if I'm saying that name right, while also carefully growing into a value network. And then last but not least, and we'll keep going, guys, I just want to read these quotes because they're gold. Flare is creating a network. Then, once it creates a network, that network has a foundation. After that point, there is a governance process for everything. Flare will not be just continually adding new things without governance from a network, because specifically, we cannot. That is not the way this works. It has to be a decentralized network. It has to have governance, and also, we cannot, as a foundation, and even as a sponsor, potentially related commercial entity, we cannot undertake to do anything for the network, because as you have seen, as many different cold cases, we have no undertaking that we have any responsibility towards building. Love this commentary. All right here, just thought this was pretty cool, guys. So I ordered this multiverse Rick and Morty type of canvas. I just thought the art was awesome, and I have some RGB lights in the office that I'm going to light it up pretty nicely, and I just had to share this guy's commentary. XRP pump action. Rick, what is this place? Morty, this is the universe where XRP did not peak in 2017 and Dogecoin was used to bridge central banks. I laughed so hard at that. Right here, Gene Simmons, guys, for any of you KISS fans, not recommending any of these to anyone, but yes, I also bought Dogecoin, XRP, and others. Make of it what you will. I have no idea why he bought it. I know XRP Stewart was questioning it. I am often curious why these influencers do so. We did see even, what's her name, Lindsay Lohan, talk about and make a tweet saying Ethereum and Bitcoin are going to so many dollars, some big bullish tweet, and you can literally pay her like $300 to just put out a video like that. Don't take that stuff seriously, but nonetheless, it's good publicity. Just like Soulja Boy was asking to, how to buy XRP when the trade had halted on Coinbase. So nonetheless, guys, we are getting there. I'm not against it, but it's not like something that makes me super, super happy. And, influencers can talk about it, but I don't really care. I want utility for the system to create sustainable prices, liquidity in the network as well. The use case is sound enough. I don't need celebrities to pump this asset for me. If this asset does its job and does what it's supposed to do in the future, like many of the alts that I hold, we should be fine. All right, really quick right here. So the US Fed seeks manager for digital innovations policy program with focus on areas like stablecoins and central bank digital currencies. So I know we've been seeing this forever, whether it's the Bank of International Settlements and the Innovation Hub, the IMF, was it the OECD? I'm trying to think who else it was. Not FINRA, I'm thinking of something else. But nonetheless, guys, I know we're sick of seeing this, but again, this is actual utility. The job posting explicitly charges the manager with examining risks and benefits related to central bank digital currency stablecoins and the supervisory and regulatory framework for emerging payments platforms, activities, and institutions. We saw what FedNow is working on. We know that there are several huge technology providers in that group of 110 participants that are, of course, integrated with Ripple. Don't want to, over speculate, but nonetheless, guys, they're just trying to future-proof and figure out what the heck is going on, and the US is lagging massively behind. Right here, this is galgatron.net. If you guys do anything today, please read this if you are new to the XRP community. If you're just learning what XRP is, what a CBDC is, please go type this in. Just go to galgatron.net and type in Ripple versus stablecoins. In this article, I'm not going to read it. He just goes over a few types of, flavors or types of stablecoins. We have back stablecoins, vouched stablecoins, which I'm not a fan of, walled garden stablecoins, not a fan of, and algorithmic stablecoins. Funny enough, even just talking about these job postings, we do know the XRP ledger can issue stablecoins and interoperate with many, many stablecoins. It has literally a DEX built on top of it. So many great features. It is not just XRP, guys. Go look at the features. I think that a lot of the builders have ignored some of the opportunity. What is the gentleman's name who just got a job at Ripple? Matt Hamilton, maybe? And I'm sorry if I butchered that. Very, very smart guy. And even he was just saying, and I think he's now a Ripple employee, just saying it's a shame that, more people aren't really taking advantage of these amazing features that the XRP ledger has. All right. So again, Ripple versus stablecoins, you can type in on galgatron.net, an amazing blog. Right here, Bank XRP, guys, definite follow on Twitter. So KFH, this is Kuwait Financial House, launches instant cross-border payments to KFH, Turkey. Zero fee service available 24/7 using RippleNet. If you guys watched my video a while back about the head of real-time payments at ACI Worldwide, who sends $14 trillion per day, which is absolutely insane, as fast as essentially $5 million as fast as you can snap your finger back to back. That's a RippleNet partner, guys. And he was talking about RTP, talking about ISO-rich data, all of this, the messaging, the settlement, the reconciliation, so to speak. It's all evolving now. And do not be surprised in the years ahead if Ripple, and specifically XRP, is one of the main top 3, top 5 options, or maybe the option all along. Right here, and of course I have these links pulled up, but just to save time, we can see KFH launches this cross-border payments, and we can see that Ripple and the PDF here that Bank XRP provides on Twitter is all available. So we can see the article, you can see Control Finder with Ripple, just talking about this. Nonetheless, very exciting, just additional utility. I remember, I don't know if it was the UAE or an Islamic published article, but it was showing that Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple, the CEO, was one of the 500 or 100 most influential people out there in like fintech. To no surprise. All right, and then here's the Kuwait Financial House, and I believe the currency, I'm going to butcher the name, let's see, Turkish lira. I think it is the Kuwait dinar. How do you spell it? I think it's DINAR, something like that. So nonetheless, guys, these regions have to absolutely interoperate. We know the UAE has remittance fees of roughly, I'd say 7%. Some regions I've heard Naveen Gupta say even, 12 to 13%, which is just disgusting. All right? Fiat leak. If you guys want to ever go to this website and watch, I love when it does high volume. We just hit 7 million traded in the past minute. We're at 42 cents. Hopefully we keep going. Nonetheless, just kind of looking at that and all these currency pairs, and just understand there's so many more, and we can create pairs and combinations between each of these. So there are thousands of potential pairs. XRP can move bidirectionally with RippleNet, whether it's messaging or actual settlement. So yes, the sky is the absolute limit. Right here, XRP updates bot. So we have this ODL bot, and this was actually created by a gentleman in the community that you guys know, XRP Artisan on Twitter. We can see detecting a huge amount of XRP, approximately $4 million worth of XRP. That is about 10 million XRP altogether. Now, yeah, this could be anybody. This could be just like this person says, Malaysian XRP. It could be someone from the Bitcoin community selling Bitcoin to XRP, trying to take advantage of swings, anything like that. Nonetheless, I don't know about you, but I consider anybody with over 10 million XRP or even like 5 million XRP a whale in this ecosystem. But that's just me. Maybe you guys have different standards. All right. Also, so this is from 2019. If you want to type this in, the tokenization of financial market securities. What's next? Well, this is again R3 creating this. Who's the big shareholder of R3? I almost said Ripple. SBI. So massive group. I know we've probably read this and shown this a dozen times over the years, but just wanted to point this out. Just talking about the plans, the benefits of obviously all of tokenization. So the need for transactions and history verification, ability to record data on the asset during tokenization, reduces fraud exponentially. You can see agreed business value seen in the ability to shorten the settlement cycle. So many use cases, guys. This is just pretty obvious. So whether you think that GameStop stuff was deliberate or planned or just a crazy accident within Wall Street, all this chaos is going to bring order to some degree. There's going to be good, there's going to be bad that comes out of it, but I wholeheartedly believe that the global stock markets of the world, the global stock market did surpass $100 trillion, $100 trillion, by the way. This value is going to be tokenized and will interoperate with other crypto assets. And most of the crypto that we see today that most people think are just speculative may be the underlying invisible protocols for all of this. So keep that in mind, guys. All right. So this asset is what I wanted to talk about, and actually, believe it or not, this is called Flow from Dapper Labs. And we can see this is actually shared to me by Jamie XRP in the community. You can see that he has great taste in crypto assets. XRP EWT, which is a partnership with XRP Ledger Foundation, QNT, which is just in another universe right now, Chainlink, and Zilliqa. I love all of those assets, by the way. And so I wanted to show you this. So we have Flow, and I'm not buying this asset. I'm not sure if I even can on Kraken. I'll have to check as a US investor or resident right now. You guys can find the website here on CoinMarketCap as well, onflow.org. Now, it definitely has skyrocketed. We can see from $6, well over that. So it did kind of do, an 80, 90% plus recently. So I may not be buying it right now. We'll see. And I do not own any, just for full disclosure. But nonetheless, we see that Kraken actually did a what is Flow little description here. We can see the website here, onflow.org. Really cool video. Pretty exciting. You can see some of the partnerships and things that they're working on. And it just really caught my eye because NFTs are pretty big. We know there's huge and tons of hype with Bitrew's listing of Gala. So just wanted to point this out and see if you guys, found this to be interesting. I'm still going to continue doing my own research, but I just wanted to read you one of the paragraphs related to the non-fungible tokens that they have here. So on Kraken.com, what is Flow, the beginner's guide? You can read more about it right here just to break it down for any newcomers. The Flow Playground, launched in 2020, allows developers to create and trade a particular type of digital asset called an NFT, a non-fungible token. So remember, fungibility or fungible is the ability to exchange for another. So, inter-exchange, whatever the word is for that. An NFT is like other crypto assets in how it can be bought, sold, and exchanged over the internet without a middleman. Maybe in Fortnite, for those that are familiar, different skins, different armor or weapons that your video game character can wear. And I know some older people may be rolling their eyes at this stuff, but I'm telling you, this market is going to surpass the billions. Like, the use cases of NFTs are insane. We're a lot further than we were with CryptoKitties and Ethereum dApps. Things are evolving. There are new players in this game with more money than ever before. right here. However, there's one crucial difference. With an NFT, every asset on the blockchain is unique and it trades for its own specific price. You can think of an NFT as a kind of digital trading card. For more information on NFTs, you can visit Kraken's What Are Non-Fungible Tokens page located in our Learn Center. Now, you guys can find any resource you want. I personally do like Kraken. I know they delisted XRP for trading purposes in the United States. It's no fun, and I know we get angry, but at the end of the day, we do not know the big players behind all of this. We don't know if the liquidity providers and market makers had no choice, or if there's just vested interests that do not want us to do that. So take that with a grain of salt, guys. I'm not blaming any exchange. I still support exchanges even if they do not trade XRP actively for us. Of course, you know, we all have backup plans. You can use Uphold, Bitrue, KuCoin, Gate.io, and many other options, or even just use wallets. But I just wanted to point you towards another resource of Flow. And I just want you guys to know I'm not an XRP maximalist. I own like 20 to 30 assets, maybe even more, but not, you know, that much. And I just really want to hanker down. But keep in mind, XRP is my biggest holding. It is one of the assets I am most excited for in the future, and I hopefully am one of those people that just kind of keeps you encouraged to stay strong when it gets tough, when we are stuck in these cycles of manipulation. And yes, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be making videos because I believe that Ripple will get out of this relatively unscathed and maybe pay some fines, and I believe that the XRP community will be happy that they held. Now, that is not financial advice. This is one man's opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video.